C.G.P.A, Gombe, the patron, Mssn, C.G.P.A Gombe chapter, my dean, the Dean for Technical School of Primary Secondary Education Technical, C.G.P.A Gombe, the ESCO of the Women Wing of the Muslim Ummah, C.G.P.A Gombe, Amir and other ESCO of the Mssn. My dear students, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I was asked to make a presentation on the topic, Know Your C.G.P.A. I don't know, I became so worried because I feel I should not be the right person to present this topic. My director, for the bachelor with results, all true, I think will do more justice to the topic than I personally can. However, let me just borrow my little experience of serving as an examination officer some time ago. And I can say another better examination officer. So I'm very, very comfortable. Where I'm trying to maybe to make a statement wrongly, they are here to correct me. So once again, you are most welcome. C.G.P.A. What do you understand by the term G.P.A or C.G.P.A? I expect no answer from you. All right, a surprise. Grade point average. A takbir. That's very good. What is C.G.P.A? What is C.G.P.A? That means letter C is added to G.P.A this time around. Okay, we'll talk about it later. Like the statement made by the former speaker. He stated that your survival as a student in the college and your final results will be determined by your C.G.P.A. By application, as a student, your C.G.P.A is your security while you are in the college as a student. You should also understand that your withdrawal from the college is also dependent on your C.G.P.A as far as academic performance is concerned. So, your C.G.P.A can determine your existence and survival in the college. And on the other hand, it can also decide on whether you should leave the college or otherwise. Before discussing C.G.P.A, there are terms that are closely related to C.G.P.A, and you should be familiar with these terms. First of all, let's start from the simple to most complex, from known to unknown. Let me start by addressing the term academic year and semester. What do you understand by the term academic year? What's an academic year? An academic year is referred to as a session in an academic institution. 2021 2022 academic session, 2022-2023 academic session. That's an academic year. And a session shall consist of 2 semesters. There are how many semesters in a session? 2 semesters in a session. First semester and the second semester. When the 2 semesters are brought together, that will not give us what? An academic session. Ideally, with a long vacation of between 11 to 12 weeks. So it's not a calendar year, but what? An academic year. Under normal circumstances, each semester shall have a minimum of 17 weeks. That in an adult station, a semester should consist of a minimum of 17 weeks. 15 of which must be devoted to actual teaching. That means there should be what? 17 weeks. 15 of the 17 should be of active teaching. While 2 weeks for what? Semester examination. That's at least. That's the minimum under normal circumstances. The next item we should be talking about, or items, are credit units and course units. What's a credit unit and what's a course unit? Courses shall be evaluated in terms of their what? Credit units. While a course unit is defined as 1 lecture tutorial hour per week or 3 hours practical class per week throughout the semester. If we say it, this course is 1 credit unit course. It means that course is 1 hour course. We get it? That means the course should be taken in this form. It should be presented for at least an hour per week per semester. That means throughout the semester, every week, this topic or this course should be taught at least for an hour. 1 hour per semester, or sorry, per week per semester. And if it's a practical course, maybe it requires going to the laboratory or going to the workshop. For 1 credit, it is expected to have 3-hour practical time. Maybe 3 hours of practical metal work, 3 hours of practical biology, 3 hours of practical chemistry, or what have you. That means 1 hour lecture for theoretical courses. 3 hours practical for 1 credit unit per week per semester. Are we together? Good. There's an understanding that for 1 lecture hour, a student should put in 2 hours of individual or private study outside the lecture hour. It is expected as a student. For the 1 hour course or 1 hour lecture, you are expected to put in personally your own 2 hours of effort outside the lecture room. It means that when you receive a lecture of 1 hour, you are expected to what? To put in your own effort on that same lecture for 2 hours outside the class. Have you been doing this? Have you been doing it? Idan an koya maka 1 hour in the class, you are expected to what? Take a jekyll, drill and practice on your own for 2 hours. Just this for emphasis. Then let's look at the type of courses. Our courses can be classified into 3. The courses offered in the institution can be classified into three. One, you have the compulsory courses. Compulsory courses. You must register for these courses and you must pass these courses. They are compulsory. Do you get it? Two, you have the optional courses. These courses are what? Are optional. And where the word option is there, it means you will provide the word with an alternative. Maybe PED 117/118. 117 is IRS. 118 is what? CRS. You have an option to either register for. Sorry, 117 still. 117. Maybe A and B. 117A, IRS. 117B, CRS. You are provided with an option to either register for CRS or IRS. You can't register the two at the same time. That's what? Optional courses. Then there are elective courses. The elective courses are courses that are not compulsory. And they are what? They are neither optional. Neither optional nor what? Compulsory. That means you may decide to research these courses and you may what? Also decide to what? To leave the course without researching the courses. Are you following? For instance, education 114, for instance, is psychology for special target group. And that course is what? It's elective. It's a wish to register, and if you like, you can not register the course. Because the course is what? It's elective. You have a choice. Either to register the course or not. But mark you, an elective can be a compulsory course. When you register for an elective course and you fail the course, now the course is what? It's carried over. By the time it becomes carried over, it becomes compulsory. You must clear that carry over. Maybe you are expected maybe to have about 18 credit units for you to graduate. And maybe from your, in the department, you have only 17 credit unit courses. You are looking for what? For one course to meet up. They decided to register for an elective course from another department, which is one credit unit. By the time you are studying for that course, it's an elective course. But when you sit for examination and you fail the course, it becomes compulsory. Because you must pass that course, you must clear that carryover. A student is therefore required to choose courses in the above areas as they be determined by his or her department. So your department will now tell you, we will be informed on whether this course is elective, compulsory, or optional. Course coding and numbering is also important. Each course shall be represented by 3 code lettering. 3 code lettering, each course. Representing the discipline offering the courses, e.g. EDU for education courses, 3 letters. EDU, wherever you see EDU, it means educational courses. BUS for PED for what? Primary education, is it? BIO for what? ISC for what? All are what? 3 3-letter codes symbolizing the department or the title of the course. All right? Courses shall also be numbered according to levels. That's another one. Courses shall also be numbered according to levels. That is 100 to 300, or NC1 to NC3 in this case. The first digit, maybe after the EDU, then you see education 111, bio 111, BUS 111, PED 111. The three-letter codes and 3 what? 3-figure codes. What is it symbolizing? The first digit of the numbering represents the level of instruction. If you see 1, it means that NC1 course 1. The second digit is the semester. If you see 1, it means NC1 first semester. While the last digit represents the sequence within the subject area. The last figure, which is another one, 111, the last one is indicating the sequence within the subject area. In education, NC1 first semester, this course number 1. 112, NC1 first semester education, course number 2. If it's 121, that means first semester NC1, second semester, course 1. 223, NCE2, second semester, course number 3. Is it clear? Because sometimes when you're in the examination office to complain, when you ask, is it first or second semester course? I don't know. Because you're not familiar with what? With the trend of the coding. So the first digit or the first number is indicating what the level or the class. The second digit is indicating what? The semester, thank you. And the third is indicating what? The sequence. Thank you. Course load of credit units. Students shall be required to register for an approved combination of courses with a minimum total of, am I right, is it 18, Director? 18 minimum, is it?
Courses 18.
Yeah. Okay. And 24 maximum, am I right? Thank you. A student shall be required to register for an approved combination. Please. This is very, very important. You should register for an approved combination. You are in School of Languages. Don't copy the course content of your friend that is from School of Science Education. Because the courses in science education are not your approved courses as a student in School of GSE. That means I expected what? To register for an approved combination of courses with a minimum total of 18 and maximum of 24 credit units per semester. For a semester, you are expected to register for a minimum of 18 credit units and a maximum of 24 credit units. Not more than 24. Where a student fails courses in any of the 2 semesters, he or she will be required to register them in the succeeding session. When you fail a course in a particular semester, you are expected to register the course or courses in what? In a succeeding session. If in 2022-23 academic session, you failed EDU 113, and 2023-24, you are in NC2, you are expected to register for education 114. That same course you failed. During your NC2 course session, you have been expected to start registering the carryover courses before your regular courses. That's the ideal. Now, the course grading. There are two types of course grading. There are letter grading and figure grading. After your continuous assessment and the examination, once the results are brought up, you are expected to have some grades based on your performance. So the grading comes in letters and what? And in figures. You have the letter grading are grade A, B, C, D, E, and F. And for the figure grading, on the other hand, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Let's get it clear. Between 0 to 39 is what? F. That's the letter grading. And for the figure grading, F is representing what? 0 points. From 40 to 44 is E. And E is representing 1 point. From 45 to 49, that's D. And D is representing what? 2 points. Are you following? From 50 to 59, that's C. And it's representing 3 units or 3 points. From 61 to 70 or to 69 is B, representing 4 points. And from 70 to 100 is A, representing 5 points. A is distinction. That's the remark. For the remark, A is distinction. B, credit. C, merit. D, pass. E, low pass. F, 0. Fail. All right? And that will now take us to our GPA and our C.G.P.A calculation. GPA stands for grade point average. Grade point average. While C.G.P.A stands for cumulative grade point average. GPA is only for a semester. While C.G.P.A is a combination of what? Of so many semesters from 2 and above. Cumulative. That means they are bringing one semester and other semester together. Or one semester and many other semesters together to get a cumulative GPA. It is usually used to measure the overall academic performance of a student. Your overall academic performance is measured by your GPA or by your C.G.P.A. C.G.P.A. is calculated by obtaining the mean or the average of the GPA that the student is awarded every semester, and is divided by the total number of credits. Example of GPA calculation. Let's consider the following students. I think you have pencils and papers. Do you have your writing materials? Okay. Okay, let's consider these students. Student A registered for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 courses. During his NCE1 first semester, he registered for the following courses: Education 111. And that course is 2 credit unit course, 2 credits. Ed 112, also 2. JSE 111, 2 credit units as well. JSE 112, also 2. BUS 111, 2 credits. BUS 112, 2 credit units. BEA 111 and BEA 112, also 2 credit units. That means it's a business education student. After the compilation of the results, he scored the following: Education 111, 62, which is what? 62, what is the grade? Is it A? Is it B? C, D, E, or F? $62 is what? No, who is saying B? $62 is what? B. Good. Thank you. 112, 57. What's the grade? C. Thank you. JC 111, 65. What's the grade? B. Good. 112, 71. A. BUS 111, 54. Good. 112, 48. Huh? B? B? Okay, D. Good. BA 111, 62. B? Are you sure? Good. BEA 112, 63. B. How many carryovers? None. Carryover, nil. Okay. Let's look at the points. For Education 111, which is 2 credit units, he scored B. And we say in the figure grading, B is how many units? How many points? 4. Good. That means for the calculation, you are not going to multiply 4, which is B, by the credit unit, which is 2. I don't know, are you following? Education 111, we say how many credits? 2 credit units. And it's called B. And B is what? 4. That means multiply 4 by credit unit 2, which is what? 8. Baganiwa. Okay. Education 111, 112, JC 111, 112, BS, what? All 2 that you do can 2 credit units. All of them are what? Are 2 credit unit courses. That means whatever grade or whatever point gotten will be multiplied by 2. So in the first course, he scored 62, which is B. B is how many points? 4. And the credit unit of the course is what? 2. Then you multiply 2 by the 4 of the B, which is called to what? 8. Yet B, 4 units, 4 points. So now course income for 2 credit units. So that can multiply 2 credit units times 4 the sum as B, say back 8. Which is our point. Education 112, 57 is what? C. How many points? 3. And the credit unit is 2. That means our point is what? 3 times, which is equal to good. JC 112, also 2 credit units. He scored 65. B, which is 4. 4 times, which is equal to what? 8. Aha. 112, which is A. A is 5. 5 times 2, 10. B is 11154. Okay. C.G.P.A. And they're all 2. Credit units. C is 3. D is 4. B. C is 3 times 2. 6. Aha. B, 4 times 2. And another B, 4 times 2. 8. Thank you. When you sum up the credit units, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and all are 2 credit unit courses, that means we should have 2 times 8 courses, which is equal to what? 16. Course without a course. Course 2 credit units. And then can multiply info. They're back at 15 credit what? Units. What that's the credit lot. And for the grade, B8, C6, B8, A10, C6, D4, B8, adding up, they're back at 8. To get to a C.G.P.A, to get to a G.P.A, take out, divide the 58 by 16. Total point in the CADA, you divide by total credit units. They're back at 3.63. And that's the G.P.A of this candidate for the semester. Are you following? Let me draw our attention. Sometimes a student may have some carryovers. Let's say this student will have 2 carryovers. Hello? While the other student will have no carryover at all. But when the result is placed, you discover that this one is having a GPA of 3 point something, while this one about 1 point something. Make it about 1. One about the carryover code there. Among GPA is reading 1.0 something. One had a carryover would have you, and my had about 3.6 something. Make it about 1. Answer me. Atuanu kuna mesa. What leads to this situation? Make mesa ke parwa. Yes. Very good. Very, very good. That's very excellent. This student may have 2 carryovers. When you look at the result, you discover that in all the courses he passed, he's having very, very good grades. Example, in the same courses, that's student B, he scored 62, which is what? B. 75, A. 66, B. 71, A. 54. But in BUS 112, he scored 32, which is what? F, carry over. BEA 111, 62. B. BEA 112, 35. F. He has 2 carry overs. But when the GPA is calculated, he has a GPA of 3.13 with 2 carry overs. Listen to the result of student C. His counterpart in the same course, in the same class, is having this result. Listen carefully, please. Education 111, 42. Which is what? E. Only 2 points. Because E is 1. 1 times 2 credit units is equal to what? 2. 112, 45. D, which is 2 units, or 2 points. 2 times 2, 4. 111, 56. What's the grade? 111, 56. JC 112, 57. BUS 111, 54. BUS 112, 42. 42. E, good. BA 111, 44. BA 112, 45. D, when you add up the points of this student, how many carry overs? 0 carry over, no carry over. Carry over, nil. Okay. The former student with 2 carryovers has recorded 50 points and a GPA of 3.13. Are you following? On the other hand, the third student without a single carryover, without a carryover, he scored 32 points and a GPA of 2.00. That's a problem for one. What's the problem? Problem is? So what's the problem? The grades. The grades. While student B is having A's and B's with 2 carryovers, these students having only 3 C's, 3 E's, and 2 D's. No B, no A. Low grades. Despite the fact that he has no carryover, but the points are just too low, which affects the GPA. Now, when your GPA of first semester is now added to the GPA of the second semester, you are now going to have your C.G.P.A. And the procedure is the same. Only that we will add up what you have. We will add up the credit units registered, unit and your GPA to the former GPA, which will now bring up your C.G.P.A. Now, what's the implication? Because of poor performance, you will end up having a GPA of less than 1 point. 0.001 to 0.99, less than 1 point. In the first semester, if you have less than 1 point, your remark is what? Refer. Second semester in C1, you will start having what? Cumulative GPA. Because the first semester and the second semester, less than 1 point, you are still referring. At the end of first semester, C.G.P.A will determine your final grade. We will continue with the C.G.P.A from NC1, NC2 to NC3. Your final C.G.P.A will determine your NCE grade, either distinction, credit, merit, pass, low pass. You cannot get fail in the final result. Because if it's fail, that means you must have had to attend out of the college. My dear students, sometimes we have students talking about, let me just graduate. Let me just get the NCE result. Let me just get the NCE certificate. That's not the most important. You may end up getting the NCE result that will not earn you an admission for into a degree program. That will not qualify you for admission into any degree program. If your NCE result is the final grade is passed, you will not be admitted into any university for what? For degree program. And by application, you will remain an NCE graduate for life. So please, take this with every seriousness. Work hard. There's time for everything. After this 1, 2, 3 years, the program will be over. But if you cannot work hard, you will end up graduating within 4 or 5 years with poor grades. So please, passing all courses during a semester or a session is one thing. And passing these courses with good grades is another thing. If you want to make a very good grade with very good C.G.P.A, please work hard. Get A's and B's. While there's a problem, get a C. But if you are recording E, that's a problem. At this juncture, I pray that I will make your results with A's and B's, whereby we will record about maybe 4 or 5 C.G.P.A, and you will have a final result of maybe distinction, credit, and merit if it becomes necessary. So I wish you the best of luck in your studies, and I congratulate you for your admission into the college.